Hello Toy Collector fans, Universal Toy Collector here and welcome to the channel. Join me as I take you through part 3 of my collection tour. Okay, so what we have here is a AT-AT, as you can see, and this was a Revell model kit that I got back in, I think, the early 90s. So I made it and built it up, and then it sat in my parents' loft for 20 plus years. And when I found it again, it was all broken, the legs were come off. So I thought I'd give it a bit of TLC, glued the legs back and gave it a repaint, cleaned it up, and did a little mini diorama. So nothing too amazing there, but yeah, I've had that for a while, so I quite like that. I was into model kits back in those days. I had the Enterprise and all that sort of stuff and all the Star Trek models, but I got rid of those over the years, but managed to keep this. So yeah, so happy with that. Then we have the Black Series Luke scene. Yeah, sorry about the focus in there, not great in there, but yeah, so that's not too bad. We bought this, I think it was a couple of years ago now. So oh man, yeah, sorry, that's poor. Yeah, we bought this a couple of years ago, so quite a nice display piece. And then underneath that we have Obi-Wan's fighter there, and the attack shuttle. Again, they're just model kits that are just snapped together. I was laid up for about 6 or 7 weeks with a bad back, so I've got these just to keep me occupied. So yeah, there's those, and then move across. So don't know how well you can see this, but this is the homestead, the Lars homestead, and I made a small diorama with that. You got Owen and Baru there, 3PO, Luke in the background. I just got a glass shelf, put sound around it and put sound on the base. So yeah, I need to finish this off really. I need to get a background. So yeah, that's not too bad. Don't mind that. And then the next one, we have, I think that's the Legacy Speeder. I took the gun off the back of that because I didn't like it, and I put a vintage collection, well, not vintage collection, an old vintage snow speeder, original vintage snow speeder gun on there. Looks a lot better. And I did the same. I just got a glass shelf and glued some white powder down as snow. So that's quite good. I used to have this on a picture frame, but it wouldn't fit in the shelving unit bits. So I sort of adapted it and put it on glass. Doesn't look too bad. I quite like that. And underneath this, having a selection of TIE fighters. I've got model kits there, and then I've got I think, is it the Micro Machines ones, or I can't remember what they're called. There's the pilot for the Black Series TIE Fighter, so quite like those. And then the back, I don't know if you can see that, I've got the TIE Fighter pilot helmet. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then moving along, I've got the Emperor's arrival scene. So I've got some Spaceballs around the back. And again, put it on a glass shelf, sprayed the bottom of it black to give it that Death Star feel. This was a lot bigger, but I didn't have the room to put it, so I had to whittle it down into these smaller dioramas. But yeah, quite happy with that. Not too bad. Stormtroopers are a bit ropey. Some of them are yellowed. I tried bleaching them, but they seem to be not too bad. So yeah, that kind of thing keeps me occupied, making these little dioramas. I need to get some proper backgrounds done for them, maybe when I get the time. And then go on the top shelf there, we have a skiff there. That's the vintage collection one. Then we've got the vintage collection re-release of the Slave one. So quite happy with that. Pleased with that. And without the skiff, you need the barge. So this was a HasLab project. And being from the UK, I missed out on the barge. Yeah, so I had to end up getting this on the secondary market, which was eBay. So, as you can probably guess, the price of it was quite high as it was anyway, being on eBay. And then I had to probably pay the same amount again for what I actually paid for the barge on postage and packaging and shipping fees. So this cost an absolute bloody fortune. So yeah, but I mean, you know, I like it. It looks good. So I did display it to start with the side panels on, but I think it looks okay like this. I've not got it too overcrowded. Just a few people in there. Oh, Jabba, Boba Fett. Bit Fortuna there. There's Efont Man, or Efont Man, or whatever you want to call him, head of security. And Yak Face apparently was his financial advisor, or dealt with his finances. So, yeah. So then, I've got a second skiff. This guy I got from, I think it's Tangori. He's again another one of those figures that cost the earth on the secondary market. And then this is the Yak Face that came with it. Now, I don't generally get my figures graded, but as this was a sort of like a one-off, and you can only get them with the barge, I thought, heck it, why not? And he's been marked at 85%, so I can't grumble too much at that. So yeah, as HasLabs go, I don't mind them. Obviously, if I want to get it, I get it. If not, then I don't need to get it. Simple as that. I know some people aren't too keen on HasLabs, but there you go. So yeah, I'm happy with this. Happy with this display. And then moving over to the final cabinet there, I've got some Disney Elite figures in the back. I've got Snoke and the Praetorian Guard, and I've got 5 POA Rey with a speeder, and I've got these Disney Elites in 2015. I've got a couple of them in San Francisco before the movie was released. But there you are. So I mean, some of the figures and the characters didn't look too bad. It's just the way they panned out in the film. But it's, never mind. There you are. So yeah, there's one side. Give me a second, and I shall pan around to the other side. Okay, so this side I've got the Black Series Darth Maul there. A little shelving unit. Underneath, we've got Vader. And he came with the doorway scene there. I've got 2 stormtroopers to go with him, so that looks pretty cool. And underneath that, I've got Vader again with 2 of the Emperor's Royal Guards. So I think I've got an Emperor turn up, so I'm going to swap him out and put the Emperor there instead of Vader. And then if I move to the top, we're hitting into the Lego stuff now. So this is the Lego Death Star set. This is my wife's. This was a gift to my wife one Christmas. I know she likes her Lego. So she spent a few days making that. So that's pretty cool. Then in the cabinet we have, I think it's pronounced Koto by Aki or something along those lines. Forgive me if it's wrong, but so I've got a couple of Emperor's Royal Guards there. I've got the Emperor on his throne and Vader. I think this is an Empire Strikes Back Vader. So they're pretty cool. I love these figures. They're more for display purposes as to playability, but yeah, I really like those. And then underneath, I've got the 2 Imperial Stormtroopers, Snow Troopers there. They came as a set, and then you've got the AT-AT driver there. It's pretty cool. And then you've got the 2 Stormtroopers. Again, they came as a set. Again, loving these figures. I think these are amazing. I wouldn't mind some more of those at some point, but it's just money in the space. Then we have another model kit of Kylo Ren shuttle. Just in there, and then the shuttle Tydirian. And then I've got some more of these helmets. AT-AT driver, Emperor's Royal Guard, Imperial Gunner. And then underneath, I've got a Boba Fett there, and that was signed by Jeremy Bulloch, so very happy about that. And then I've got the Black Series Bounty Hunters, which these guys look pretty cool. So that's a Disney Parks wristband there. I think I've got that one in 2019, I want to say. Says Bosk. Yeah, so they're pretty cool. These are pretty cool. Right, 2 seconds and I shall move along. Okay, so this is our Princess Leia shelf. And like I say, we do like our Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher. So we're lucky enough to have met her. I thought she was a fantastic person. It was a real shame when she passed away. But yeah, so we've got a few bits and bobs for Carrie Fisher. And this speeder bike, this was found at a car show, believe it or not. It was in one of the stalls, and we're looking around, and this was in there. It was going for £30. So we just left it, went and had something to eat, went back, it was still there. So my wife goes, let's get it. So we did. That's a bit of a bargain, that 12-inch figure there on the bike, speeder bike. Awesome. I think these were the Unleashed figures, I think is what you called them. So yeah, so Princess Leia, little homage to Princess Leia. Princess. I don't know what happened there. And then below that we have some more Lego. So yeah, this is you can see the Sandcrawler. The UCS set, which absolutely love. This was a gift to me, a present. So yeah, really love that. And then we got some small little bits. Thing is with Lego, once you buy it, you can't stop buying the bloody stuff. It's so addictive. But then the costing as well is pretty expensive. So 2 ATSTs there, one from The Mandalorian, and the other one was Rogue One. So yeah, I'm liking all this Lego. Awesome stuff. There's a First Order Star Destroyer there. That's pretty cool. I was very tempted to get the big Star Destroyer, the UCS one, but no, I've just got nowhere to put it. It'll have to sit in the box for a bit. But here we've got some more Lego there. Oh. This is pretty cool. This is the Old Slave one. I do have the 20th anniversary edition, but that's all boxed up. I won't be opening that. So I'll let that sit in the box for the time being. There's some more bits there. Some of this stuff I think we got from a car boot. They're selling it for peanuts. So we rude not to. So we got it, and the majority of it, all the bits were there. if there was some bits missing, I'd so I'd like look it up online and get all of the bits that we needed. But I think it was only 1 or 2 bits we needed out of some of it. We'll move along to the next section. Oh. So we've got the Falcon there from The Force Awakens. So that's pretty cool. We've got some Rebel stuff going on here. Little Rebel transport there, A-wing, Y-wing. There's some Imperial bits there as well, so it's pretty cool. And some more stuff in here, more Lego. Another land speeder. Another A-wing. So yeah, pretty happy with the Lego. I've not got any for a while now, so I don't know if I'll be getting any more. Again, down to money and space. Alright, so just gonna move you up into this section. So we've got some more layers here. These are Sideshow. And these are really fantastic. The sculpts on the faces and stuff like that really capture Carrie Fisher, so absolutely awesome. And we've got an SH Figuarts layer in the back there. Yeah, get in there. No, yeah, you can't see her. So yeah, there's that Black Series, the first Black Series layer there, and then we've got a Holocron. We've got that from Galaxy's Edge, so that's pretty cool. Then we come down and we've got BB-8, little homage to BB-8. That's pretty cool. 3PO in the background there. And then we come down, we've got R2. Now this is what started it off. This was a 40th birthday present from my mother-in-law, and this was the first Lego set I had. And then after that, it just expanded into what you've just seen. So yeah, I'll blame the mother-in-law for that. Yeah, these are pretty cool. R2-D2s. And then underneath we've got some more Disney Elite droids. Now these aren't too bad to display. The others that I showed you, the actual like Snoke and the Stormtroopers, it's a real pain in the ass to try and get them to stand up, and they kept on falling over, so I just lost patience and put them back in the box. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Oh God, aching. Just got back from work, so I close the cabinet there, and then we have our Falcons. So we've got Han and Chewie from Solo. We've got the Falcon from Solo, then we've got Lando and L7, I think, or whoever. I really wasn't keen on that character. I really didn't like that character, if I'm honest. So I mean, the film was decent, but I wasn't too keen on her. There you are. So this is another model kit of the Falcon. This is one from A New Hope. So we've got Han and Chewie, Black Series there from A New Hope. And then, back down I go again. This one is from The Force Awakens. So I've got Han there, but I've got Chewie. I don't know whether to get him again or open him up. So these are pretty cool. And then just got some more Han bits there. Got his dice. This Han come with the Giagostini Build the Falcon, which I did have, but I think I sold. Well, I didn't think I sold it. I know I sold it. That was last year, so that made room for the Razor Crest. And then you got Han and Chewie in there as well. Okay, so give me a second and I'll show you to the last bit on this one, and then that'll be it. 2 secs. So this is a signed photo of Carrie Fisher that myself and my wife got done in 2016, or was it 2015? One of the two. And then below there's a signature of Gary Kurtz. Now I'm absolutely gutted I missed out on this guy. He was at a London Film and Comic Con, and he was sat there and he didn't have anybody with him. And I wasn't too sure, so I decided not to go and speak to him and get his autograph. And then I found out who he was and what he had done, and, you know, read up about him and thought, wow, what a great guy. Next time I see him, I'm definitely going to go and get his autograph and have a chat. And he was penciled in to go to a London Film and Comic Con, and looking forward to meeting him. But then I found out that he cancelled. And then about 3 months later, he passed away. So absolutely gutted that I didn't get to speak to him and meet him. But my wife got me this. She knew I wanted to see him, and she knew I was disappointed, so she got a signature for me. Bless her. So she put this in a photo frame with Carrie Fisher. But yeah, I thought he made a difference to Star Wars, definitely. You could tell his presence was missed in The Return of the Jedi as producer. I think he would have done a fantastic job and gave it a bit more of a darker ending. But there you are. Never to be. And then moving on to the last bit, we have the Lego Falcon. Yeah. So when I first saw this, I knew that I was wanting to get this. It was just a case of when. And the best time to get it is when your wife isn't there, because then she can't turn around and say no. So yeah, I got this from a Lego store down in Bluewater. I'm glad I got it. And I think deep down she is as well. But yeah, it's a fantastic piece. Absolutely mahoosive. I think the Build the Falcon was probably about the same size as this. So imagine having two of these big bastards in your front room. So I want that to go. But yeah, I love this. It comes with a second dish as well, but I'm keeping it to the original trilogy. So there you go. That is the end of part 3. That's going to do for now. So if you are new to the channel, feel free to comment, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to let you know of more content. And as always, there will be more content. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. And we shall see you in the next video.